In a significant move aimed at revitalizing the American auto industry, the Trump administration has announced a 25% tariff on imported cars and auto parts. This decision sends a clear message. The United States is committed to protecting its domestic manufacturing base and ensuring a level playing field for American workers. The tariffs are a response to the challenges faced by the American auto industry, which has seen a decline in its share of the domestic market due to a surge in imported vehicles and unfair trade practices by foreign competitors. The administration argues that these tariffs are essential to protecting American jobs and restoring the country's manufacturing strength. The tariffs are expected to encourage consumers to purchase American-made vehicles, thereby boosting domestic production and creating new jobs. The move has been met with mixed reactions, with some industry experts praising the decision while others express concerns about potential price increases for consumers. The administration maintains that the tariffs are a necessary step to address the trade imbalances that have put American automakers at a disadvantage. The goal is to create a more equitable trading environment that allows the American auto industry to thrive and compete effectively on a global scale. The impact of these tariffs on the auto industry and the broader economy remains to be seen, but it is clear that the administration is taking a proactive approach to protecting American manufacturing and jobs. The American auto industry, once a symbol of industrial dominance, has faced significant challenges in recent decades. The rise of foreign automakers, particularly those from Japan and Germany, has led to a decline in the market share of American car companies. This shift in market dynamics is evident in the high rate of imported vehicles and auto parts in the United States. Today, nearly half of all new vehicles sold in the country are imported, and even American-made cars often contain a significant percentage of foreign-made components. This reliance on imports has had a detrimental effect on American manufacturing jobs and the overall health of the auto industry. As more cars and auto parts are imported, American factories have been forced to scale back production or shut down altogether, leading to job losses and economic hardship in communities that once relied heavily on the auto industry. The influx of imported cars has also put downward pressure on wages and benefits for American auto workers, as companies struggle to compete with foreign rivals that often benefit from lower labor costs and government subsidies. This trend has contributed to a decline in the standard of living for many American families and eroded the middle class that was once the backbone of the American economy. The administration's decision to impose tariffs is an attempt to reverse these trends and restore the American auto industry to its former glory. The challenges faced by the American auto industry are not solely due to increased competition. The playing field is often tilted in favor of foreign automakers, particularly those from Germany and Japan, due to a range of unfair trade practices. These practices include direct subsidies to their auto industries, manipulation of currency exchange rates to make their exports cheaper, and the erection of non-tariff barriers that make it difficult for American cars to compete in their domestic markets. Germany, for instance, has long been criticized for its generous subsidies to its auto industry, which give German automakers a significant cost advantage over their American counterparts. These subsidies, often in the form of tax breaks and government-funded research and development programs, allow German companies to sell their cars at lower prices, making them more attractive to consumers both in the United States and globally. Japan, on the other hand, has been accused of manipulating its currency, the yen, to keep it artificially low against the dollar. This practice makes Japanese exports, including cars, cheaper for American consumers, while making American goods more expensive in Japan. These unfair trade practices have created an uneven playing field that has made it difficult for American automakers to compete on a level playing field. The decision to impose tariffs on imported cars and auto parts is a bold move aimed at revitalizing the American auto industry and restoring the country's manufacturing prowess. By making imported cars more expensive, the administration hopes to encourage consumers to buy American-made vehicles, thereby boosting domestic production and creating new jobs in the manufacturing sector. The tariffs are also intended to pressure foreign governments, particularly those of Germany and Japan, to abandon their unfair trade practices and create a more equitable playing field for American companies. The success of this strategy, however, remains to be seen. Critics argue that the tariffs could backfire by raising prices for consumers, reducing demand for cars overall, and potentially leading to retaliatory tariffs from other countries which could harm the American economy. The administration, however, maintains that the tariffs are a necessary step to protect American jobs and ensure the long-term health of the auto industry. The hope is that these tariffs will lead to a resurgence in American manufacturing, not just in the auto industry, but across all sectors. By creating an environment where American companies can compete and thrive, the administration aims to restore the country's manufacturing base and create high-paying jobs for American workers. The tariffs are a gamble, but one that the administration believes is worth taking to revive American manufacturing and secure the country's economic future.